Join Liz, a specialist family violence worker, while she explains some of the features of DVRCV's ARC app to her colleague.
Oh, hey Megan, what's up?
Hey Liz, nothing much. I just have a quick question.
hmm
I'm working with a client whose ex-partner frequently breaches the intervention order, and I've suggested that my client try to note down when this happens and consider reporting it to the police.
hmm
But my client's worried about her kids coming across her notes. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, actually I do. Have you seen the ARC app?
No, I haven't.
It's an app created by DVRCV for women experiencing family violence. It can help women keep track of their experiences by creating diary entries of what's happened, when it happened, and how it made them feel. I can show you if you like.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Users set up an account using a safe email address and password. Then you can sign in with this, or you can enable other security access like facial recognition, fingerprint, or passcode. One of the key features is creating calendar entries. To do this, just click Create New Entry. It will autofill today's date, but you can backdate the entry if you're recording it post an incident. You can then enter as much or as little detail in an entry as you like. As well as entering text, you can select one or more forms of behavior, which can help you sort through the entries later. So, for example, for this entry about angry text messages, I'm going to select emotional abuse. I'm also going to rate how the incident made me feel. You can also attach media like images, video, and sound recordings for the entries. For example, if you find recording voice messages easier than typing an entry, you can either select an existing image or recording from your device's library, or you can take a photo or video from within the app. When you do that, the image won't save to your image library, it's only accessible through the app. So I've attached this screenshot of the text messages, and once you click save, it will upload to the cloud. So here you can see a list of the entries in the app with the different color tags showing the forms of behavior, which might be helpful when it comes to creating a report. When you're creating a report, you can add a summary with as much detail as you like. You can then scroll through the entries and select which ones you want to include in the report. So for example, if your client is wanting to report a breach to police or communicate to their worker that abusive contact is continuing, they might select all entries that relate to the communication such as texts and calls. Once you save the report, it collates all of the selected entries together, including any attached images or videos. Another function that your client might find helpful is the summary, which shows an overview of all the entries displayed on a calendar. So, for example, we can see that in May, there were 4 incidents documented. This can help you visually identify patterns of incidents and behaviors. ARC also has a resources section, which includes national numbers and websites for information about contact points, as well as information about what is family violence, how ARC can help, laws about family violence and intervention orders, and using technology safely. So, that's ARC.
That sounds really great, Liz. Thanks for taking me through it. I think I just have a few more questions. Like, what about if my client's still with their partner and she suspects that he's monitoring her phone?
Well, actually, there's a web version of ARC also for this particular reason, and for people who may not have a smartphone. The URL is arc-app.org.au. It's the exact same as the app, with all the same functionality. Perhaps if this comes up, your client could access the ARC website when they come in for an appointment with you, or you could explore whether your client can access a safe computer elsewhere and suggest incognito browsing.
That sounds like a good plan. I just want her to feel safe.
Mm.
So how do I explain to clients where to get the app?
It's simple. Just search ARC app in the App Store or Google Play and download. They'll need to create an account using a verified email address and with a password. They can then use both the app and website if they wanted. They can delete the app off their phone at any time and re-download without losing any entries, as the accounts are saved off the device, encrypted on the cloud. So if someone's phone was stolen or damaged, they can still access their account if they sign in with the same email address. Do you have any other questions about ARC or how else to support your clients?
No, I think that's enough to get started. I'll have a go at downloading Arc and I'll have a look around the app for myself. Thanks, Liz. I think I'll get back to work now. Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.